Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. What's going on, everybody? I'm Coach Gary, and this is Coach GTV. Just looking at the end of the Yale Princeton game. It's tied up 20-20. It looks like they might be going into overtime. Whether Princeton tried to get in the end zone on fourth down, fourth and maybe 2 yards. Did not work. But anyway, we're waiting on the North Carolina Central versus the Howard Bison game here. It's going to be on the same channel for those people who are interested. It is on ESPNU. So nationally televised game, and you guys need someone to talk to. Need someone to come and hang out with, you know what I'm saying? Hey, come chill with her. My bad, guys. It's in overtime, so it's tied up, and it was Princeton that couldn't get in, but here, Yale picking up the first down. But yeah, waiting on the game to come on, so you guys come and check me out. We can take a little bit of a gander, if you will, at what is about to take place in North Carolina Central. The Eagles are 8-1. They are 3-0 in the conference. Howard Bison are 4-5 overall. They are 2-1 in the conference. So, you know, we expect the Central Eagles to win this one, but the Howard Bison are not something to look past. The Eagles have, I think his name is Darius. All right, so I'm just going to say D. Richard at quarterback. Probably the most valuable player in the MEAC right now. He's 120 out of 200. This is passing percentage. He is 100. He has 1,452 yards. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to look at this game and talk at the same time. Over 1,000 yards passing right now, 14 TDs with only 3 interceptions on the other side. Williams for Howard, he is 143 out of 243. He actually has a 1,700 yards passing, 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. So these guys, other than the record, they are very close statistically. Rushing for the Eagles, Collier, and everybody remembers Collier from the Jackson State game, the Celebration Bowl. Yeah, I said it right this time, Celebration Bowl, because I'm telling you, every time I think about it, I want to say Heritage. I don't even think there's a Heritage Bowl in existence. But yeah, in the Celebration Bowl, he was the running back that had that tremendous stiff arm on the Jackson State player. But he has 100. Wow, that was good. So the Princeton game continues. The saga continues. He has 126 carries and 575 yards. And on the Howard side, his name is not, okay, I'm not even going to say it. I'm pretty sure he is kin to Edwin James. But James, 74 carries for 396 yards, I think it is. And for the receiver, D. Smith for the Central Eagles, he has 30 receptions, 424 yards. And then Hawthorne, 25 receptions for 338 yards over there for the Bison. The way it looks, well, I was gonna show you guys more information there. You can see the standings over there on the right. The MEAC conference standings, North Carolina Central at the top. We've got Morgan State, Howard at number 3, South Carolina, Norfolk State, Delaware State. And like I said, I was going to show you guys a little bit more information, but the game see it until they finish this overtime game. Because I'm pretty sure they're not going to leave that game right there, Princeton and Yale, and go over to the MEAC. And it just depends on how long this takes here. But what I'm going to do is, as soon as this game is over, we'll be here. All right, so thank you guys for hanging out. Those people who are going to stop by, I appreciate it. And I will be right back.
pressure, feeling the pressure, and he's brought down. Great play up front. And what a move by C.J. Wesley to make it happen. And the Bison defense fired up after that.
Yeah, you have to be excited because this is only a 4-man rush. They did nothing fancy there. The front runner just got to the quarterback, flushed him out of the pocket, and more importantly, able to bring down the very.
What's going on, everybody? Coach Gary. Finally, the game on ESPNU. The Yale and Princeton is over. Yale ends up winning that one, and now we're here watching the game at hand, which is North Carolina Central.
Howard University will get the ball back after
7-1, and I think that's 7-1 in the MEAC.
We'll see Bison offense.
Because as you can see right here, they're calling or saying that they're 8-1, 3-0 in the conference, and Howard 4-5, 2-1 in the conference. But as we enter the game, we see that Howard has stopped North Carolina Central, and they're getting the ball back. They seem to be look. Howard's playing at home. They seem to be a little bit frisky, and I'm not calling this a trap game. I can't call it a trap game right now. I still think Central's going to win this one. They'll settle down and win this one, but you never take anybody for granted. So North Carolina Central's going to have to play. They're going to have to play their butts off to beat this Howard team. I'm pretty sure Howard is up for the challenge. So yes, the game is on ESPNU, nationally televised. But you know, guys, what I do is I watch the game here, usually watching it by myself. Instead of just talking to the television, you know, I'd rather talk to you guys, and you guys are free to come in and leave some comments in the chat. Please come in, leave comments in the chat, you know, because right now it's looking really empty, really naked over there. So I appreciate you guys coming in. Let's see. Let's watch this MEAC game, this HBCU game together. I appreciate you guys coming in. Let's see. Let's watch this MEAC game, this HBCU game together.
If they defeat the Eagles this weekend and get a win next.
So Bison feeling pretty good about it. They can win out and still control their own destiny. South Carolina State can't have a loss today. At Morgan State, Howard plays Morgan State next week. So the rest of the conference is pulling for Howard University to win this game. Central doesn't want to do this. They want to take care of business themselves. They control their own destiny.
All right, how are you on offense? They're going to be in the shotgun with two receivers to the left. QB's going to drop back. Finds his back out of the backfield in the flats. He gets the first down and a little bit more.
Able to make the game and be able to go and see how long some of that secondary was able to hold up.
Howard has the ball on their own 42-yard line. It's 1st and 10 again. Going to be another pass out in the flats again. is caught.
And I like that game plan there. We know that the strength of this team is running back, or they've got a lot of running backs. Well, just because they're running backs doesn't mean you have to.
7 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Howard moving the ball at this point.
Stay ahead of the chain. Good job of play selection by Larry Scott. But also settles down.
Williams comes out of the game. This time it's going to be a keeper, quarterback. Fakes the handoff and keeps it himself. Picks up another 3 to 4 yards.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for the Bison.
That's a little bit different package. Normally when they go Wildcat, they
The Bison's looking for another first down.
their dynamic wide receiver. They might be bringing in the backup quarterback, Scroggins.
You see the Wildcat formation with Ian Wheeler and Ed James.
Bison just in the Eagle territory. Quarterback keeps it again, gets the first down and more, gets outside on 40, 25, 30, 35. He's out of bounds at around the 25, maybe 24-yard line. Nice play call, nice execution, and the Bison are just about in Eagle in the red zone. And that's Eden James, not Edrin James, Eden James, which I will look up again. Somebody can and I'm pretty sure someone can tell me. I'm pretty sure he is related to Edrin James. Quick slant over the middle, and Howard has a first down that went to number 26. And Howard moving the ball in high tempo. They already snapped it. They're going to hand this one off. He dances a little bit, maybe picks up a yard or two. And that was James again. Howard catching Central on their heels a bit. 5 minutes and 41 seconds left in the first quarter. It is now 2nd and 9. This ball is on about the 9-yard line, if I'm not mistaken. Actually is on about the 11-yard line. 2nd and 9. Ball is snapped. They hand it off. Quarterback, the running back hesitates, gets the first down, still on his feet, fighting to get to the end zone. I think he may be a half a yard short, but there's a flag on the play. That was James carrying the ball. Nice little hesitation after the ball was handed off.
Personal foul. Face pass. Defense. Number 17.
And the foul is on the defense. Half the distance to the goal line will be what? 6 inches? Half the distance to the goal line. Can they do the tush push? And looks like it's going to be quarterback sneak. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Howard U gets on the board first.
Yes, he does.
Of course he got in there. Could this be now I know this is the first score. This is the first score, but could this be one of those situations where the better record-wise team is taking the other team, the underdog team, for granted? At this point, Howard is not the same Howard as they may have been at the beginning of the year. So Howard goes for the extra point. Snap is good. And the kick is good. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Bison literally drove the ball down the field. The only help they had was after Eden James, and I'm pretty sure his name. I'm sure it's not Eden, but it could be. Mr. James ran the ball down to about the 1-yard line maybe even the half-yard line, and there was a personal foul, and so they had to mark that half the distance to the goal line, which was what, maybe 6 inches. So the Bison actually drove this ball down the field. And that is after the Howard defense caused or had the Central Eagles to punt the ball. So we may be in for a game. I'm pretty sure. I'm still feeling that the Eagles will get things together, but who knows? Could be one of those games, guys. Could be one of those games. Ironically, back in '86, when my alma mater was on a run, undefeated in the MEAC, guess who we ran into like a buzzsaw and chopped us down the sides there? And that was none other than the Howard Bison. Yes, in Washington. Went up there with the thought on our minds that we were going to just take this game with no problem. I think we were 6-0 at that point, and they woke us up, and we needed that. I don't know if some people can understand. We needed that loss because we were already high and mighty. You know what I'm saying? Needed that loss. Howard didn't have any chance of winning the MEAC championship that year, but they woke us up, and we went on to be to win out and win the MEAC championship. 86. Check it out. Go check the records. All right. So we have a timeout. All right, Davius Richards, 1 for 2 for 8 yards. Quentin Williams, 4 or 5 for 38 yards. James, 3 carries for 37 yards. And Collier, 2 for no yards. Heck, I think I might want to be in the sun at this point. So Central's band is in the house. Pretty sure they won't show any of the halftime festivities, but Central back to receive this one. It's going to be returnable, and it is. 20, 25, getting outside. 30, 35, 40-yard line, and he's brought down.
At the 40-yard line, and a 31-yard return. Well, coming up next is the SEC game.
Nice return by the kickoff return.
In Athens, Georgia, to go against the second-ranked Georgia Bulldogs. Coverage begins at 7 Eastern, 6 Central on ESPN and the app. College Game Day was there earlier. They said the weather is no good. Nolan Smith, the guest speaker, now plays for.
And once again, thank you everyone for stopping by. Nobody's left anything in the chat yet, but you are welcome. All right, Davius Richards in the backfield all by himself. Central. It's going to be a pass. Pass is incomplete. Like I said, could be one of those days, ladies and gentlemen. Could be one of those days. That was to Flip Senior. Flip. I'm not even sure that was Senior. But it was incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They do say it is indeed incomplete.
Oh, my bad, guys.
The Howard game plan is clear. Take away the running game and the running lanes. they're going to test the arm of Richard. He's going to have to become more of a passer in this game.
I don't see Central's running game get going anyway.
And that's a philosophy that coaches started to use within the MEAC, especially.
I've watched them play maybe 3 times this year, and I haven't really seen a dominant running game all year. Collier only has, well, but he has 575 yards. And if I'm not mistaken, I think there are only 2 more games left.
Central with wins over Morgan State. A huge
We'll check on that later. All right, Richards keeps it himself off the left side, picks up the first down a little bit more before he's knocked out of bounds by a host of Bison. It is 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Something positive. Ball is on the 49-yard line of the Bison. After that brilliant kickoff return, Richards in the backfield all by himself. Taking his time, ball the snap's gonna drop back, trying to find someone. Over the middle, and that is high, knocked down, maybe almost picked off. Boy, that would have spelled close to being disaster right there. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Both sides coaching their tails off.
For Howard, what he's doing is saying, okay, if you want to stack the box, I'm going to keep Richard in the pocket, shotgun, and he'll become my running back. So they're bringing wide receivers in there, really just kind of choking the show. You got somebody there, but it seems like, they hit the running game. If Vegas Richard will be the running game, call pass play, let Richard stop this running game.
Jamar Taylor joining the backfield.
Richard keeps it again, and the big quarterback tries to pick up as many yards as he possibly can, maybe 3 yards on that carry. It's now 3rd down. And ladies and gentlemen, I have noticed that some of you have gave me a couple of likes, so this is for you, the 2 people who have hit that like button. Number 1, I appreciate it. And so this is for you, like number 1. And number 2, I appreciate it. It's 3rd and 8. Richard in the backfield, and there's going to be a flag. That's going to be false start on the Eagles. That's going to push him back 5 more yards.
False start. Offense.
Man.
Number 71. 5-yard penalty.
Going to be 3rd and 13. I still feel like the Eagles are gonna figure out a way to fight their way through this, but they better hurry up and get it done, because if you let Howard get too much more momentum, it's going to be too late.
3rd and 13.
Richard drops back, still looking, zips that one over the middle. Another incomplete pass. Great defense once again. The Howard University Bison defense have come to play today, ladies and gentlemen.
Safety Kenny Gallup was there.
Really good break on the ball by Kenny Gallup.
Love to see great defense, no matter who it is. So Central punts this one, pushes back the returner, and that ball goes into the end zone.
For the touchback, the 52-yard punt. Well, let's remind to what happened between these two teams last year, and essentially it turned into the Davius Richard show. The Eagles QB orchestrated 385 yards of total offense, highlighted by 5 touchdowns, and that 50-21 win during their homecoming against the Bison. The two would end up.
The Bisons have had a whole year to stew on this one, so I'm pretty sure they're ready to get some get back on this. I watch Coach. He's gonna go off on the sideline before it's all over. Especially if Central don't tighten up. All right, the Bison get the ball on the 20-yard line. They come out passing. Plenty of time. Open receiver on the sideline there on the left. That's number 26 again. That was Harris over there, number 26. The Bison come out with 3 receivers to the right. It's going to be another pass. Williams comes out of the backfield. Good move to get a first down and more, and he goes down just about at the 40, I would give him 47-yard line. Quinn Williams pulls that ball down. Nice little move. Goes ahead and gets down there. Another first down. Howard with a minute and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Now on the pistol, Howard. Play action. Has a man, that is the back in the backfield, puts a move on the linebacker and gets out of bounds. But there's a flag at the end of the play.
Good quarterback play from Quinn Williams. Pass rush was in his face, but he kept his vision downfield, able to find James and pick up positive yards on first down.
And the reaction is that it's on Howard somehow.
Starting to run. Illegal block in the back. Number 181, offense. It's 10 yards from the end of the run.
Woo.
Replay first down.
10 yards from the end of the run. And so he didn't quite get the first down. That's going to push these guys back. 1 minute, 23 seconds left on the clock. Clock's still running. So now Howard is at their own 41-yard line. Williams drops back, throws a screen pass, but it is 8 up. Number 54 read that all day. And the first quarter coming to an end, 37 seconds left. 2nd and 14. I will definitely have to run a play before the quarter is over. 2 receivers to both sides. Williams drops back, goes down the field, has a man but overthrows him. And it's going to be 3rd and 14 with 16 seconds left on the clock. Third and 14, Howard has the ball. Williams drops back. Through a screen, it's caught. One move, and still on his feet, gets the first down. Great effort, this time by Hunter. And it looks like it might be a little skirmish on the sideline. Williams runs over there to try to make sure his teammates don't get kicked out of the game.
officials there to break things
I
up.
don't see any flags being thrown yet. Well, there are a couple of flags. I'm sorry. Could be some ejections coming. Not sure. And if it's on the offense, it's just I understand. I feel you, Williams. It's just stupid. You get a first down, and then you do something crazy.
Just as well as anybody.
Emotions start to flare. But let's see exactly what happened before old coach starts running his mouth. Still no excuse. 71.
Larry Scott is on 45-yard line trying to make sure he brings his team.
Big 77, 677 is like, yeah, I like that.
The result of the play is a first down. After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 55. The 15-yard penalty will be first and 10.
Dang, still a first down, but it's going to back them back 15 yards. I wonder exactly what happened. I didn't see exactly, well, they didn't show exactly what happened.
They will actually get it out. They'll go backwards 15 yards. But you see the intensity on both sides.
I think coach is like, hell, he needs to be kicked out of the game.
And all the conversation that led up to this game from the offseason to now.
Absolutely. Emotions going to play a little bit. Unfortunately, penalty for Howard. They picked up a key first down on 3rd and long. But now, both teams have to stay just, you have to go out there and fight each other in between the whistles.
And number 55 still on the field.
We got the penalties sorted out. That brings us to the end of.
And that is the end of the first quarter.
Things already getting hot and heavy here from Washington, D.C. Here at the Mecca, it's Howard University with a 7-0 advantage.
Yeah, I don't know what actually happened. There was a little skirmish on the field, on the sideline right there, and some bodies hit the ground. And coach was mad over there. I'm pretty sure he's like, somebody needs to be kicked out of the game. Not only just a penalty, but he needs to be kicked out of the game. I don't know what happened. I didn't see it. All right, so Richards, he is 1 of 5 for 8 yards. Quentin Williams, 8 of 9 for 71 yards. Hawthorne, he is 1, I think he came in, 1 attempt, no. Actually, the pass was not caught, right? That's what it, that's. Yeah, that's what it is. North Carolina Central rushing. Richards himself, 4 carries for 14 yards. Collier, 2 carries, doesn't have a yard yet. For Howard, Eden, I'm gonna say it's Eden, not Eden. I'm not sure. You guys let me know. Mr. James, 3 carries for 37 yards. Williams himself, 2 carries for 14, and Hunter, 2 for 7. For North Carolina Central receiving, Davis, that's Jaquin Davis, 1 catch for 8 yards. And for Howard, Hunter, 3 catches for 33 yards. Gavin Harris, 2 for 23. And Braylon Smith, 1 for 9. All right, this is how the first down stats look. Central, 2. The Bison with 9. Total yards, Bison 133. Central only 22 yards. Passing, Bison 71. Central 8. Whew. Rushing, Bison 62. Central 14. The only statistical category that the Eagles are winning in right now are the penalties. They have 2 for only 5.
Trying to save his teammate, and then Coach Trey Oliver gathering his team, trying to make sure they remain disciplined. All important MEAC matchup against Howard, as we say hello and welcome you in. Hey, there's Jay Walker, and we know you. Hey, the MEAC Commissioner Stills of the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. And when you think about this date, I thought about November 11th. Central, Howard, what'd you say?
You know, it's anybody's game. So I can't wait. Two great teams, so I can't wait.
One of the things it's been an interesting year.
All right. Second quarter begins. The only score on the board, the Bison of Howard University, 7-0. If you hadn't been here, a little skirmish, a little mix-up on the field or on the central sideline. 15-yard penalty was assessed to Howard, which is going to drop them back. They were in Eagle territory. Number 4 still on his feet. First down, maybe picks up about 5 yards. But the Howard has been moving the ball on Central. Not only that, but the Howard defense has stopped Central.
Now, you have to be the only woman I know in America that doesn't like more jewelry. So you could have had more rings, you could have shared the jewelry.
That's true, but you know, it's not.
All right, Howard with the ball squarely on the 45-yard line. It is 2nd and 6. Williams drops back, has a man out in the flats. It is number 10. He gets the first down.
He picks up the first down. Just the dominance of the MEAC in the Cricket Celebration Bowl and how proud we are of the way the teams have shown off in the games. Oh my gosh.
It's like everybody's worried, but I'm not worried. I haven't been worried. Now, as it got to the end of the game this year, I was a little worried. But you know, in the end.
All right, Howard up to the line. Now they're looking for the call, the sideline from the sideline. 3 receivers to the right. 1 back in the backfield with the QB. Williams drops back, has plenty of time, drops it off to the running back. He has ran out of bounds. That was first down. Maybe picked up about 3 to maybe 4 yards on that play. We're cutting down on the cackling.
Thank you guys for my nation's captain.
Howard in the pistol.
If he continues to play at this level, North Carolina Central could be in for a long day because he's in command of this offense and he's playing the best football I've seen him play in quite some time.
And once more into Eagle territory.
This is going to be a run. And the back gets out of the backfield. He is at the 20, the 10. He will go into the end zone. Another score by Howard University. And I think that was,
Great job of running in the patient.
is that James or Hunter?
Watch the patience. The initial hold will foul up, but he knows where he has to get to.
Neither one. That's number 5.
Becomes a foot race, and Eden James is showing out.
My bad. That is Eden James. So it is Eden James. And that's what I thought. That is the son of Edrin James that played for the Indianapolis Colts.
He's going to be sticking around. West with the extra point attempt. And it is good. So
And you can hear the Eagle faithful in the stands imploring their defense to block that kick, but it won't be. And so Howard, 14-0 at this moment right now. Howard playing at home, doing their thing against the MEAC leader, the Eagles, the Central Eagles.
And he wants you to know too.
I was listening to a podcast on it. Dogs know their dogs.
There's a podcast about that?
Just like he'd want you to know about Allstate.
There's a podcast about fly fishing called Why Is That Person Doing That? It's called Terrific.
Are you listening to about us?
Howard kicks off. This will be returned. He's going to be down at the 15-yard line. Flag on the play.
Was a starting running back, part of that very talented running back. Remember, not afraid to mix it up on special teams as well.
There was a flag on the play, and so we will await the call of this one from Jason Soisky.
During the return, holding, receiving team, number 12. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
I'll tell you, North Carolina Central, they need to wake up. You know, we noticed a team that's battle tested, that's come from behind, but they are just flat. Offensively, they've been flat. The defense, giving up big runs, and then special teams let them down as well. Coach Oliver needs to maybe figure out a way to rally the troops and find a spark.
All right, they did not they did not give yards gained. That ball is back on the 6-yard line, Central. It's got basically the whole field to go. And a flag is called, a flag is thrown, or at least a whistle is blown. There is a flag. Most of the time that is going to be
Delay game. Offense. Half the distance to the goal.
either delay of game or false start, and it was a delay of game this time.
Look at the college football landscape and the CFP
And
landscape.
I guarantee you, Coach O is over there going crazy on the Central sideline.
Hey, look,
This is an official timeout for injury.
7 o'clock.
That there is an injury on the field.
Half hour
I'm not sure, but it is probably a Central player, because when it starts to rain, boy, it starts to. How do you say that? When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. And it is.
The back-to-back national champions.
And he is being basically assisted off the field, which means we may not see him again.
An offensive lineman is helped off the field, and that is going to be critical.
It is going to be critical. It's 1st and 14 Central on their own 4-yard line. This ball is handed off right up the middle for pickup of a few.
Coming into this year, they had a big loss along that offensive line, and then they brought in transfer O-line that didn't necessarily work out, and so
And that was Collier in the backfield. If it is, he finally has a few yards on the positive side. 12 minutes and 9 seconds. It's 2nd and 9, so he picked a pickup of 1. Richard throws that ball down the field and out of bounds, but there's a flag on the play.
flag flies out there at the end. And this North Carolina Central offense just not in sync right now.
We're going to find out who this flag is on.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense number 26. 10-yard penalty.
10-yard penalty gives Central first down, so Central gets helped out.
Eagles and get them a little bit more
Gets helped out by the Bison.
of their own end zone.
Richard takes a hit on that. So the ball now on the 15, I'll say 16-yard line. This one's going to be handed off right up the middle. And Collier maybe picks up a couple. He is knocked down at about the 8-yard line. Excuse me, 18-yard line. So that's going to be about the 24-yard line, excuse me. Richard keeps it himself to get the first down and more. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. He's out in the open, ladies and gentlemen. Will he score? Looks like he may go in. And what a big run by Davius Richards. Touchdown, Central. 76-yard touchdown by the quarterback, who's just saying, hey, I got to do something. Puts a move on number 2 and number 3, makes them whiff, and now he shows the speed of the big man right down the middle of the field, and no one's going to catch him before he gets into the end zone. 76 yards later, Central is on the board. That was a 2nd and 4 yards, and Davius Richards adds 72 yards onto that. And the extra point is good.
So cutting the lead in half after what my partner calls the green-eyed bandit sprinting down the field, 76 yards for the score.
All right, so all of a sudden this is a game again. Didn't know where Central was going to get it from, but a nice faked handoff to the back. That was to Collier, and Richards keeps it, and goes right up the middle of the field basically for 76 big ones and into the end zone. So now Central is on the board. Will this wake the Eagles up? We will see. All right, the NCCU Eagles get into the end zone on the legs of their All-American, All-Conference, All-American quarterback with a 76-yard scamper into the end zone. Number 6 with a little boy face going on. Little baby face going on. Ball's kicked really short. And a decent return by Howard. Still on his feet, still moving the pile. All the way up to about the 37-yard line. So Howard figured out a way to put themselves in good field position. All right, Howard returns on offense. And QB out there now is actually Hunter. Stays on his feet, still on his feet, down to the 20, 15-yard line. So direct snap, but there's a flag on the play. The refs are conferring with each other.
After further discussion, there is no foul. First down.
No foul on the play.
So 42 sets up the Bison in the red zone.
Yeah, missed tackle there in the backfield, which could have blown up the play by Josh Pullen. The advantage of having a running back run the Wildcat formation, they know what to do in open space. Good job of running by Jared Hunter.
Howard, nice call out of the Wildcat, direct snap, and Hunter's in the backfield again. He will keep that one again. This time he goes down in the backfield, a loss of about 2. And mama, there goes that man, Flaker. I don't know if Williams is hurt. Now he's back out there. 2nd and 12, 2nd and 12. Ball is on the Eagle 16-yard line, 17-yard line. Williams drops back. Zips into the end zone, wide open. It's Harris, 26, and the Bison, ladies and gentlemen, are just scoring, moving the ball at will. The only thing hurting them or slowing them down are the Bison themselves.
He's going to run speed level. He runs this route almost like a wide receiver that is looking for separation from the safety. He's on offense. It's looking sharp.
We definitely did not tune into this game to see a shootout, or didn't think it was going to be a shootout, and it's still not. It still may not be a shootout because Central is only taking one shot or delivered one shot, but Howard shots fired on every other play. They definitely have the stable of backs. They actually, and when I say that, I mean really, they have a stable of backs. They have James, they have Hunter, and there's another kid that Howard has. Is a pretty good running back. All right, we have another like, and I appreciate it. And this horn is for you. Team stats get a little bit closer with Central 108 yards, but now Howard 232 yards of offense. All right, this ball is going to be fair caught. And so Central is going to take it on the 25-yard line.
I go back to that coming from behind victory in overtime against Campbell. They trailed by 21 points in there. You think that Elon win as well. Okay, let's go back to the research of the last time we touched the football and was on offense this game.
Central with their All-American quarterback back on the field, ball on the 25-yard line. 3 receivers to the right. It's going to be a pass. Finds the inside receiver for about 5 yards. That was going to be Warner with the catch, number 86. Central with a little bit of tempo. 2 receivers to both sides. 1 back in the backfield. Richard calls for the snap. He's got it. It's going to be a pass. Screen pass out to the left. Receiver waits on it and gets the first down. That's going to be number 4, Taylor.
Poise that Richard showed on that, the passing lane wasn't there. He actually held the ball a second longer, found the throwing lane, which he can almost side on the ball to the running back.
8 minutes, 50 seconds left in the second quarter.
Spoke to just the way this team has come back.
Central in the spread offense. 4 receivers wide. 1 back in the backfield. Richard throws it out to the right side. It's caught by number 88. He's hit hard right before he gets to the first down marker. It's going to be Davis. Didn't quite get the first down. Nice catch though. And a nice pass. As the band plays in the backfield. It's 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3, ball on the 43-yard line. Richard taking his time in the backfield. Finally has a snap. He hands it to the running back off the right side, and he is met right before he gets to the line to get for the first down, and that is holding, if I'm not mistaken. Great form tackle. Either Holden or Hollins is his name. It's 3rd and 1. And for the last couple of times, this has been the Richards play right here. He hands it off this time. It's going to be very, very close. It looks short to me. And they give it to him. First down Central. 6 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. This has been probably the longest sustained drive that Central have had. Not saying they've moved the ball a lot. They're still in their own territory. Ball on the 46-yard line. It's in wide receiver number 88. To the left side, Richard throws a pass behind the tight end. It is incomplete. Racy couldn't catch it. That was first down. Is now 2nd and 10. 6 minutes, 23 seconds left. And this is in the second quarter. My bad, guys. The score is actually 21-7. Richard drops back. This is not down. Actually, it might even almost been picked off. He can't believe it. Like, where is Julius Peppers when you need him? Now North Carolina Central way behind the snap count. 3rd and 10. Got to get a first down right here. What do you think is going to happen? Definitely going to go through their All-American Richard. We know this. He may even try to keep it himself. Nah, you're going to need to pass this one, big guy. Send the motion, send it back. Richard drops back, trying to find a man. Has a man, he's going to be short, which is the number 86, the gentleman who went in motion. And if Central is in Howard territory, they are just in Howard territory, they may decide to punt this ball with 6 minutes on the clock before halftime.
Result of the play is short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. This is an official sideline warning for Howard. Sideline warning for Howard.
Howard has to work on that. They got hit with a big sideline man has to be there. It's pretty clear. If you make contact with the official on the play, give you a warning. They can also penalize you as well.
All right, clock is now running. 5 minutes and 52 seconds. It's 4th and 3. Eagles show punt with the ball on the 50, actually on the 47-yard line, and they do punt it. And this one goes into the end zone.
Step aside with Howard with 2 touchdowns. Start this ball game at 3:30, but Howard University turning up the temperature. They have a 21-7 lead here from Green Stadium. Well, coming up next, it's the SEC game of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Ole Miss in Sanford Stadium to take on the Georgia Bulldogs. It's a top 10 matchup in Athens. Coverage begins at 7:16 on ESPN and ESPN. Brock Bowers, the tight end of the Georgia Bulldogs, who's returning. And then tight ends becoming more and more important in this game of college football, as we see Gavin Harris come up with a touchdown reception.
Nice run off the left side by Howard. I told you there's another running back, number 27.
Impact on special teams in the return game. He's just a good old-fashioned football player in Houston, Texas, and made an impact on this Bison program.
Bison moved that ball up to about the 28-yard line. Williams gonna hand it off again. Pick up of about 1 yard. I would say it's just 3rd and 1. Can the Eagles get a stop? Eagles defense has not been able to slow down the Howard Bison offense. And the Bison shift. They hand it off again. They find the first down, and the running back still on his feet all the way down after he got hit. Probably picked up about 7 or 8 more yards. And the Bison's offense keeps on keeping on. This is Wheeler, a 5'11", 205-pound running back. He's a senior. This time Howard comes out with 2 receivers. They're going to hand it off again. Wheeler gets it again. Picks up pretty good yardage there. At least, I would give him 5 yards. At least 4. 3 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. Will the offensive coordinator stay basic with 3 minutes on the clock? Will he try to go downfield? I think if they stay with what they're doing right here, they can move this ball down the field and be in a position to score. Even a touchdown ball is on the 46-yard line. They hand it off again off the right side. And the back is tripped up. That's going to be James back out there. It's 3rd and 3. Will the Bison stay basic, or will they do a little play action? 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Williams draws back. He's under pressure. That ball is deflected, almost looked like it could have been intercepted, but that's going to be 4th down, 4th and 3.
Had success at A&T at one point, and now comes over as the defensive coordinator of our Central. He said, well, describe the personality of your defense. He said, well, first and foremost, I'm not soft.
So Howard sends out the kicker, the punter. Ball is snapped. He kicks this one. Nice. It is returnable, and it's being returned by number 2 out in the open. Ladies and gentlemen, he may be going all the way, and he is going to be, he is touched, slowed down, but it didn't stop him. Touchdown. And Central just finding a way to stay in this game. Untouched, ladies and gentlemen. Untouched. Maybe touched by one would-be tackler, number 52, that could not handle it. No flags on the play. I think his name is Corrington. With 1 minute and 50 seconds left on the clock, that snap is up, down, and it is good. And Central just finds a way. Yeah, his name is Connington.
Offsides, defense, number 1. Penalty is declined. Extra point is good.
Hey, lots going on in college football.
So the minute And 50 seconds on the clock. Central finds a way to get points on the board, and it is the special teams. So Central has scored on an offensive play that was by their All-American quarterback, 76 yards, basically down the middle of the field, off of a keeper. What do you call it? Not run. It was a run option. He optioned to keep it. 76 yards later, he's in the end zone. The defense holds Howard, and they have to punt it. Nice punt, and then Connington is untouched except by one lineman. And when I say touched, I mean just touched barely. And he returns that one into the end zone. Had to be a good 70 yards again, but we'll take a look. This time, Central kicks off. Central kicks off to Howard. A good return back to about the 31-yard line. That was Wheeler.
Curious how aggressive and play calling.
And with a minute and 45 seconds on the clock, let's see what Howard can do here. Has the defense figured something out about the Howard offense?
Hey, you know what? I want to take momentum back going into the locker room. What I always say as a quarterback.
Once again, we're looking at Central 8-1. Howard 4-5. And that is the overall record. But Central is 3-0. 3-0 in conference play. Howard is 2-1. Howard snaps the ball. Oh, I thought that one was going to be undercut by number 17, but it is complete.
To the ball.
1 minute 27 seconds on the clock. And a whistle was blown. Flag on the play. Preliminary procedure.
18 seconds.
False start.
Offense. Not all 11 players were set at the snap. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
And that's what I want to get. It shouldn't take
Now do they start the play?
18 seconds for ball.
Start the clock right after the whistle blows? They do.
I think you go for it.
You have to go for it from the standpoint that rookie on the Central is going to get the ball back once they come.
1 minute 13 seconds on the clock. Howard with the ball on the 31-yard line. Williams drops back. Throws a high one, but it's caught. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. No whistle. And finally, the ref blows the whistle after maybe probably picked up about 4 more yards after the catch. And that right there is going to become more prominent and more popular in college and professional football. And that's catching the ball and having your teammate come and assist you for more yards. Quarterback drops back. Williams going for it all. This one is overthrown, but it does stop the clock with 36 seconds. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Holding. There's a penalty on the play. That's going to be holding on defense. That's a 10-yard penalty.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 7. 10 yards from the previous spot, automatic first down.
And that's 10 yards from the previous spot, so that could actually that's definitely going to put Howard in good field position and could give them a chance to at least get 3. Let's see where they'll end up after the 10 yards added. 36 balls on the 35-yard line. Williams is going to be in trouble. Throws that ball away. He was definitely outside. He was outside the tackle box. He was outside the tackle box. But did the ball get across the line of scrimmage?
Smith, the junior out of Jacksonville, North Carolina, 2-year starter. Let's take another look at that one.
See the line of scrimmage here is about the 29-yard line. He throws it.
It looks like it did.
That's close. Was that down as well.
Well, they're going to review this one.
All right, this play is going to be reviewed as it stands right now, 2nd and 10, and
Two things I think they're going to look for.
Howard gets the ball. Howard still has the ball,
Make it
but I think what is being argued by the coach of Central is
close.
that maybe he was not outside the pocket, but I'm pretty sure he was, or maybe the ball did not get back to the line of scrimmage. As long as you're outside the pocket, I think, is the rule. You can throw the ball away,
You could also make that
but it's got to be beyond the line of scrimmage.
call. He was in the grass. Didn't matter. There was no way Quinn Williams was
And possibly it could be that he was in the grass before he got rid of the ball. Regardless, there's 31 seconds left on the clock. Howard still leading this 21-14. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Howard is leading this 21-14. Let's see, William gets out of here. Oh, that knee may not have been down, but the outside knee may have been.
No, he lets it go.
Okay, he gets rid of the ball before he's down.
He's not down. Now the next piece.
Now did the ball get beyond the line of scrimmage? They got out of there quick. They're not going to change this.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. It's an incomplete pass. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, that was pretty plain to see. And coach is still arguing about it. I don't know why.
Larry Scott an opportunity to huddle with his offense. They've got a full complement of 3 timeouts left, 31.4 seconds to go before the half.
All right, 31 seconds left before half. Ball is snapped. Williams drops back. They throw a screen. Great defense, but he steps through it. This is Hunter. Gets out of bounds near the 1st down marker. But they're not so much worried about that on 2nd down because time is not on their side. Well, Hunter is able to get out of bounds, stop the clock at 22.9 seconds. 3rd and 4. All right, so what will Howard do? Watch these OCs. They want to go get in the end zone. I'll be more like, let's get the 1st down. And they do. They get the 1st down. Number 10 still on his feet, down to about the 15-yard line. I like that, OC. I like that. Not only that, 16 seconds on the clock, ball in the middle of the field. Now they can try at least one time into the end zone. And the other thing I'd be interested in is seeing how many yards Williams has. He is throwing darts out there. That's number 1. I don't want to say his name wrong. I don't want to. We'll see exactly if his name is Quentin. I think it's Quentin Williams, but I'm not quite sure. As we see a beautiful sunset in Washington, D.C.
That's always in the repertoire because they've got such a plethora of that. The one-on-one matchup, you should take a look at number 10, Hezekiah.
All right, Howard with the ball squarely on the 15-yard line. And just about another timeout by Central.
Central spending one of their 3 timeouts to see what they can dial up here, trying to get a look.
All right, 16.2 seconds on the clock.
Out of the other brick.
This is before halftime.
Something we have not seen Central do is bring the blitz.
Coach gathers the Eagles together. Do a little discussion.
Pressure on, he's going to pick you apart. He's throwing darts out there right now. So when the quarterback is that smooth in rhythm, you have to leave your comfort zone a little bit. Get this little safety close to the line of scrimmage and try and sneak a blitz for a big play.
What could he have told them? Hey, don't fall for the little shorty. watch the halfback pass. That's usually a longer pass. I think Howard will keep it simple. Williams drops back, goes into the end zone, has a man and way over, throws him, and he was wide open.
A few misses we've seen from Quinn Williams. That's a lot of separation that Raza was able to gain.
Yeah, Raza had a big game the last time I watched Howard. He was open. Don't know what Williams saw on that. Williams usually has been putting it right there today.
Howard up by 2 scores, 14-0. Central has been playing from the trail position.
But still 11 seconds to go. It's 2nd and 10. Wow, I don't know how they got open like that. Stacked receivers on both sides. Central bringing. Back shoulder throw. Is there a flag on the play? No flag on the play. I guess the ref said, hey, both of them were going up. But now a flag comes in late. That may have been on offense, though.
Yeah, I'm surprised because it's not even that official's call who made the call. That center judge, but they had 2 other linesmen that were right there watching the play.
Y'all gonna pick that up.
That's football play. I'm surprised that flag came out as late as it did.
There is no foul for defensive pass interference. It will be 3rd down.
Pretty sure they would pick that one up. They were both tussling.
Yeah, I mean, the official's right there. He's looking at it. You can't overrule it. You know, if he's there and that close and seeing it, that's why I was surprised that it came from the far back judge. And I think after the conversation, good job talking about it.
Howard spins another timeout. They've got
All right, another timeout.
6.9 seconds to go here.
Central has 2. Howard has 1 left, but it's only 6.9 seconds left. What will they come up with? Whatever they come up with, Coach definitely needs to tell them, hey, we passing this ball, which we will. Do not throw an interception. No interceptions because we have 1 timeout, and we can use that to kick a field goal and get 3 more points. All right, as the band plays on. Central coach imploring the defense to get up on them, but number 10 on this backside can't see it. Throws it to the back of the end zone. He catches it, but it's going to be close. He comes down with it. But we got to see if he had a foot in. That's going to be close. If I were to say, I would say he was out of bounds. I'm going to say he was out of bounds. Let's see where those feet were. Wow.
It appears, yes, from that angle and the foot being down, of course they
That's a catch.
will review this one upside
Wow.
down. On that
That
angle,
is a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen.
it was a touchdown.
They can review that all they want. He called that. He actually caught it, foot down,
Indisputable evidence to
ball in one hand,
so based
sort of braced himself with his other. I thought that was overthrown.
they see something different.
And even though he caught it, I thought he would be out of, his momentum carried him out of bounds. He's not gonna stay under this
Nice touch on that ball.
for long at all. Wow. Catch. Tuck with one hand. Foot on the ground. Foot on the ground. Brace yourself and fall with the outside foot. Touchdown. And the outside hand. Touchdown. And Howard. Ladies, I want to say exploded in the first half.
Well, Jay, important that you think about what the officials are seeing. It's what we're seeing. So it appeared that he caught it, and we'll hear from Jason Sosa.
After review, the rolling on the field stands. Touchdown.
It was a touchdown. It was a touchdown. Coach probably called one of his best games ever. Ball is up. It is down, and it is good. And Howard, 28 points, ladies and gentlemen, in the first half. 28-14.
Showing how confident he is in his abilities and what he's able to bring to the table.
That's been the recipe around here for a long time. You know, get your interior defensive linemen come from the DMV area where they're strong. You're always going to find people. Tigers had a pipeline in northern Florida, whether it's Jacksonville boys that I played with. Coach Scott continued to do that, and I think that's usually what Howard brings.
All right, so Howard will have to kick off. Have to kick off before the halftime is upon us. They're going to do a squib kick. It bounces and bounces. The back picks it up. It's Carrington or Cognington. He's going to be hit, knocked down at about the 11-yard line. And that is it for the first half. As you can see right there, ladies and gentlemen, at the top, Howard, a 2-touchdown lead over the Eagles, and this is the conference leading Eagles. And one of the touchdowns for the Eagles was a special team. So the offense of the Eagles is just not there. And you could also say that the defense is not there at this point right now. So they're going to have to do a lot of adjustments. We're going to have to make some adjustments in the locker room. Because right now it feels like 1986. Aggies go down to DC, and I can't say it any lighter than this. We just got drugged. Went on to win the MEAC championship, but they put us back in our place. Not only did they put us back in our place, and we needed that. Sometimes you need a loss, to gain the bigger thing. But I remember at the beginning of the game, they were on defense. We got the ball on offense first, and right as our quarterback got under the center, they get ready to call the snaps. Every run of the lineman jumped offside from Howard, and knocked a few of our guys on their butt. You know what I'm saying? Because they weren't expecting it. They jumped offside on purpose to send a message that, hey, we're here to intimidate. We're here, to get this job done. And of course, our guys was like, oh, okay, that's how we're going to go. That's how we're going to go. We're ready now. We weren't ready. We were not ready. They took it to us. All right. So before we get out of here, before we take a little break, All right, Darius Richards. He is 5 of 12 for only 33 yards passing. Come on, guys. When's the last time you heard of that? I'm interested in seeing what Central can do after this, once they get back. After halftime, what kind of adjustments they can make and how they can try to turn this thing around. Howard, Quentin Williams, 17 of 22 for 167 yards, 2 touchdowns. Rushing, Darius Richards himself, 5 carries for 90 yards. Collier, 4 for 10. Eden James, 5 for 85. Hunter, 4 for 46. And Wheeler, 4 for 26. Any running back in the game seems to be getting it done for Howard. Like I said, if you have more than 2 running backs that can do this, you have a stable of backs, and that they do. Receiving yards, Jaquin Davis, 2 catches for 15, and Warner, 2 for 12 for Howard. Hunter, that's the back, out of the backfield, 5 catches, 42 yards. Harris, big number 26, 3 catches for 41 yards and a touchdown. Hawthorne, 3 for 39. And Hezekiah, 2 for 20. Team stats. Thought they would have changed by now, but boy. Look at it. 6 to 18. Howard. This is first downs. Total yards, 136. 136 for the Eagles. 343 for the Bison. Passing yards, 33 to 167. Rushing, 103 to 176. Penalties, 5 for 27, 4 for 40. And the Bisons have controlled the clock. All right, we got this commercial, and then we'll be right back for the beginning of the second half. As you can see, North Carolina Central trails the Bison of Howard, or the Howard Bison, 28-14. And we'll be right back to get it on in just a few.
Howard's running the ball better. They're throwing the ball better. They're getting more first down. They're controlling the ball better. They're converting on third down. Complete domination. But if you're North Carolina Central and you lose it, you're only down by 2 touchdowns. It could be worse.
For a touchdown. There, a solid return here for the senior. We'll see what adjustments Matt Leone, the offensive coordinator, makes. How Trey Oliver, the head coach, was able to rally his troops at the half.
Think about this. How often have we been in a game where we're like, we can't wait to see the second half? I mean, I think this Chris Bison does it, and I like this is going to be a great half of football right now with so much riding on it. You have to love it. It's going to be a fan of MEAC football.
Trailing by 2 scores with North Carolina celebration.
All right, North Carolina Central end up with this ball, the ball first on the 25-yard line. They pick up a couple. I would really like to see Collier get loose, man. He just Central's running attack is just not. I haven't seen it. The last 3 times, the few times I've watched them, I hadn't seen them be dominant on the run. But Richards is so good that I guess that doesn't matter a whole lot. Richards going to drop back. Has time. Now it breaks down. He comes out of the backfield, gets back to about the line of scrimmage, maybe picks up a couple of yards, and that Howard defense is flying around once again.
Sense of urgency here. That's what Coach Howard was trying to see. He knows their second half team was battle tested. See some urgency.
Central back on the line again. 2 receivers to either side. 1 back in the backfield. I think that is Collier. It's 3rd and 7 as the passing down. Richards drops back. Over the middle, has a receiver that is big number 88. As Davis keeps the drive alive. Richard had good time in the backfield that time.
You can keep him upright. He can hurt you from the pocket. However, I'm just seeing the secondary battle. Howard's winning. They guys are covering these Eagle receivers like blankets.
Central has the ball on the 40, maybe the 41-yard line, their own 41-yard line. Look, hey, look at the arrows on either side of the numbers. They're horns and not. I like that. They're horns and not arrows. Richard fakes that pass. Doesn't really fakes it. Pump fakes that pass. It was not there. He keeps it and maybe picks up a yard. Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Carved up by South Carolina State.
Number 8. Back there is that bandit, keeping his eye on the quarterback. 12 minutes and 7 seconds left in the third. It's 2nd and 9. Not necessarily a passing down, but 3 receivers to the left for Central. And looks like this might be false start.
False start.
And it is. That's going to push the Eagles back 5 yards. Hey, I'm officially saying right now that Central, their offense is they're in a little bit of quicksand right now. The more you move, the worse it gets. Somebody might be able to throw them a little rope right now, but they are doing a little bit of struggling. I can definitely say the offense is not clicking on all cylinders. It's 2nd and 14. Richard drops back. Still holding on to the ball. Now he's got to run. He's going to go down in the back. No, still on his feet. Down in the backfield. He goes. It is a sack on the play.
Strong versus strong right there, Joe.
Rotenberg, this is the engine. Just keep going. He sees Richard in the pocket. Not going to let him escape. And when that spin move is made, he's right there to bring him down. And if it goes to the underlying problem that I'm seeing, these center receivers, they can't go. Howard, they're not playing zone. They're playing man-to-man. Center wide receivers are losing the one-on-one matchup.
3rd and 14 now. Central still trying to get that first down, trying to get out of their own field position. Still in their own territory, trying to get out. Richard drops back, throws a little screen, nothing doing. A loss on the play right there. That pass went to Collier. I think it was a screen, but it just did not work. And Howard, like they've been doing since the very beginning of the game, their defense has stood up.
Good job of just sniffing it out there. I saw 2 jerseys there ready to blow up the play. Also, Robert Jones came up from his quarterback position.
And Central will have to punt. They went in the wrong direction. Snap is good. Kick is good. What a heck of a kick. Pushes the punt returner back to about the 15-yard line. But this is Hunter. Actually, it's not Hunter. It's number 6. On down the sideline and finally gets knocked out. What a return. Special teams have been doing their thing tonight, actually on both sides, because one of the 7 of the points, well, 6 of the points for Central came off of a punt return. This is going to be Smith. He eludes one, stops, changes direction, gets up the sideline. What a return. And that just puts Howard back in great field position, which they've had plenty of times in this game. And so Central it's almost like they're playing uphill as Howard plays downhill. Ball's on the 25, 35 yard, right up the middle. Almost one tackle right there. Number 23, if he hadn't got that one, that would have been it. He would have broke that one, and that would have been Hunter this time, taking it from the Wildcat. And they hurry up and run it again. Direct snap, wasn't ready for it. Picks it up, it's going to be dropped way back at about the 30, almost daggone 40-yard line. That's what you get when you get a little bit too fancy. That time, James was in the backfield. Wasn't ready for that snap. I know Williams is like, man, why I don't know why y'all doing that anyway. Why are we doing this down here this close to the end zone? Just hey, run, keep it in my hands and let's just score, coach. I know coach is like, my bad, man. My bad. Tried too much. Now you got to get it all back. Third and 21. Williams drops back, going for it all. No flag on the play. 4th and 21. Wow. 4th and 21. Guys, you got to hate that, coach. You got to hate that. I mean, for me, that Wildcat, you can't blame it all on the kids, though. That Wildcat, bro, it is good for 1, maybe 2 plays, but you don't switch anybody up. I think Hunter was back there first. Hunter is the one that's been running it. They put James back there. Obviously, James is not put in that position a lot.
Delay game, offense, 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
No, Central just ain't they're like they ain't on the field. They playing like we did in '86 when we went to Howard, thinking we was gonna win because we was 6-0. Quick punt, gonna be fair caught at about the 14, I would say about the 16-yard line. Connington this time. All right, that was actually definitely a chance for the Howard Bison to get more points, if nothing more than 3. I think they had that ball all the way down to about the 25-yard line. Then it got a little bit too sexy for their shirts, and ended up with a bad. No, it wasn't a bad snap. The snap was snapped in the running back, which was James, was not paying attention. So, like, to me, it's just miscommunication. Again, when you put, that's what's going to happen when you put new guys out there in situations like, okay, let's put James out there and let him run this Wildcat, where they have had Hunter out there. And I don't know why, it just seems like Hunter, they've gone to Hunter plenty of times and he knew what was going on. That's why Hunter was like, hey, on the first one, I almost broke it. Give it to me again. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And I think that little time they took actually switched him out, put James there. I'm not saying that wasn't a good idea. Just maybe James hadn't been in that situation a lot and wasn't ready when that snap. Didn't know when that snap was going to come. You know, wasn't ready because he was not looking at the snap. It came right by him. No doubt if he had got that, he probably could have broke it. But yeah, too much. I would have like, hey, this is not a situation. This is not a situation to put new stuff out here. Now let's keep my quarterback out there. That's why when Williams went out there, he was shaking his head like, "Come on, coach, a little bit too much, baby. I got you. I got you. I understand we run the Wildcat, but I got you on this one, you know." But let's see if that missing those points comes back to haunt him. Can't blame all that on the players.
Jay, gotta make a nice little tie here as well because Ernie Warlick, who
Yeah, you can't blame. Well, I mean, you can blame on the players, but at some point, you gotta say that was me being too creative. All right, guys. I think the last time I gave some horns to the likes were at 4 or maybe 5. So let me give 2 more likes from 4 to 6. Thank you, number 5. And thank you, number 6, for the 6 likes. I appreciate it.
Harris has been more than capable. His one start on the year had a phenomenal game.
All right, this time Central runs the ball. They start on their own 14-yard line, I think it is. All right, so we've got Harris in the backfield for Central, another quarterback. He hands this one off. They try to go right up the middle, maybe pick up another yard. It's now 3rd and 7. Richard now back into the ball game.
That jog on the field didn't seem like a 100% Davis Richard on the field. But wow, this running career has been real tough for North Carolina Central. They brought a lot of people.
Clock still rolling at 7 minutes and 7 seconds. Central stacked receivers either side, but they're on a tight set. Richard drops back, has time, goes deep down the field, has a man wide open, and he falls. Wow, number 85 just could not keep his feet, had him wide open, and his feet get tangled, or that turf monster gets him as he turns around, and he just cannot make the catch. That's Spikes. Wide open. And it is now 4th down. So just like the Eagles avoided scoring, or avoided letting Howard score on the last drive, so do the Bison. And the punt lands at about the 50-yard line and takes a good roll. So Howard would get it at about the 30, I would say 38-yard line. I may be wrong about that, but we're going to take a little break. Hey, thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I'm Coach Gary. This is Coach GTV. All we're doing is watching the game. People are, oh, there it is. Lou Chains. The first comment in the comment section. Here you go. This is for you, there, Lee Chains. Lee Chains. Yeah, so we have a timeout.
number of 3 and outs. That's why I think it's important that you keep Quentin Williams involved in the offense. As he can track the ball in his hands and he returns on his
– 5 minutes and 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams with a pass. It is complete. Third and 3. Dude, stop. Hey, yo, y'all just run the play, babe. What about these guys? Williams keeps it still on his feet, 40-yard line, down to about the 35-yard line. But there's a flag on the play. It is probably coming back, usually a hold in that situation.
Holding. Offense, number 55. 10-yard penalty.
I like the way, well, they've been doing this for a long time, but I like the way they call out the numbers in college now. They used to didn't do that. Where's 55? Can't see him. But like I said, like I always say, the worst thing you do is hold on a run, bro. Every time you hold on a run, the running back figures out a way to get the yards anyway. So, bro, where is he? I can't see. Where's this? Oh yeah, oh yeah. See, bro, I don't know. He might 97 may have made the tackle, but all right, it's gonna have to be a pass. Williams drops back, finds. And this is James with a catch and still gets the first down. Even after the 10-yard penalty, this is what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. Howard is just able to move the ball on this Eagle defense. I want to say at ease. Only reason why I'm stopping the short by saying it is because as soon as I say it, then the Howard defense will start making stops, which I don't really care. I don't care who wins this game. But right now, okay, to this point, the Howard University offense has been able to move the ball at ease on the Eagle defense. They hand it off the tackle. James almost breaks it, but he still does pick up the first down, and this young man is over 100 yards tonight. We'll take a look and see exactly how many yards he has. But right off, oh, what a, hey, I like that. I like that. Like a trap block right there. Kicks that defensive end out, and the hole is open. So it probably was a double team out there on that tackle on the right side, and then 26, who's in the slot, basically a tight end, is that trap block out there. And they try to do the same thing this time. And James does pick up about 3 yards on the carry anyway. 3 minutes and 31 seconds left in the third quarter. 2nd and 7. Howard still leading Central 28-14. All right, with number 26 in the slot, right behind the line is basically 3 receivers to the left. It's a quick pitch out to the left, and I think this is maybe Hunter. Much of nothing right there on that play. That was Urin on the tackle. Urin, U apostrophe R-E-N, Urin. There he is, number 54 for Central. It's 3rd and 6. Definitely got to keep that ball in Williams' hands, see what he can do. Drops back. Slant. Oh, it's tipped into the hands and out of the would-be receiver, number 10. Yeah, probably should have had that one. Yeah, should have had that one. And then I think he might have hyper extended his leg. That was a weird landing right there. Actually a weird step right here.
Missed opportunity for Howard to keep the drive going.
And an injured North Carolina Central player on the field.
Then that's Hezekiah, number 10.
Taken here, and we will take it as well.
And so it's going to be a timeout. Central, I think they have held. Number 96 gets up and runs off the field. I think they have held this 4th down. I don't know if Howard will try to punt this ball. Not quite sure. Not quite sure where they are on the field. They're definitely in Eagle territory. So that ball on the Eagle 28. So if they do try to kick a field goal, this will be at least a 43, 45 yarder. I don't know if they'll go for that. All right, now, so Eden James, 9 carries for 84 yards. I thought he had well over 100 yards. So 9 carries for 84. Hunter has 6 for 54. And Wheeler, who has seen some playing time, 4 carries for 26 yards. Quinton Williams, 18 of 25 for 189 yards and 2 touchdowns. Well, so far right now, Davius Richards, most valuable player in the MEAC right now, 7 of 14 for 39 yards.
Playoff rankings, number of games starting tonight, but I'm interested in that Florida State-Miami game. A huge rivalry out of the Sunshine State.
You're such a Florida girl.
I am.
You're such a Florida
I'm okay to admit that, but also the Noles are the 4th ranked team in the country.
Everybody cares about Washington and Utah. And they're battling out there to Pat. Michael
You're
Penn is
such
there.
a West Coast guy.
I'm just telling you, Florida State Miami hasn't been nothing in a long time.
And so that's why they are a good story within college football. George Travis, you talked about them. Seminoles get both of their big targets back at receiver.
Well, I'm pretty sure those are good games, but I'll be watching the North Carolina game next. I think it comes on at 8 o'clock.
They had success last week down 4th downs. They a few times.
All right, so it looks like the Howard Bison are going to go for it. Feeling confident, Williams drops back. Goes short. Hunter puts a move on his man, gets the first down, and Moore still on his feet. Down to about the 17-yard line. And I think that may be what the offense coordinator wanted there. He just wanted to get his young gun, the running back, out there one-on-one, and he got it. And he made it work. Hunter catches the ball, puts a move on him, and he puts those shoulders down to go get that first down.
Picks up the yards needed for first down. Good execution by Howard.
And when you look at this Bison team, they just look hungry. They look like
Yeah, they really do. 1st and 10. They hand it off again. Couple of moves. Hunter still on his feet. And gets into the end zone. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, the young man just will not go down. Looks like he got hit in the backfield. A spin move, stayed on his feet, sort of like Barry Sanders. That was a Barry Sanders move right there. Not even a move. What I'm right there, how he kept his feet is what I'm talking about. And gets into the end zone. What a run. What a score.
This guy can do it all. He can run, catch out of the back.
And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you guys, you don't know the feeling,
Pro as well.
but I do. Oh, I don't know if he hit that one. Was that any good? It was good. And the feeling I'm talking about is knowing that you are, or at least thinking you are better than the team you're playing, definitely record-wise, but going down and not being able, just not being able to do anything to stop the onslaught of scoring when you know you got the best defense, or one of the best defenses in the MEAC. You can't score, and you know you got the top-ranked offense in the MEAC. And that's just how it is tonight. All right, now, I don't know how many people are watching this right here. What Jay is doing right here, Jay's Give Me 5 top HBCU homecomings, but that's subjective, and it is not right. There is no way that Howard, Tuskegee, whatever, Morehouse, there's no way that those homecomings are better than A&T. And we're G-Ho. We got G-Ho. There's no way. There's no way. I didn't go to either one of them last weekend. That's when they were last week. But there's no way. Tuskegee's homecoming is better than A&T? Get out of here. We G-Ho. Howard, come on, coach. You like that? Of course, he's gonna put Howard up there at number 1. But how many A&T homecomings has he been to? I know he went to one. He was playing football then, and he beat us. No. I don't think that's right there. All right, Central has the ball. Richard drops back, going for a lot. No flags on the play. That was Campbell, number 18. He's being guarded step by step.
So the concept is they have homecoming in the fall, but they also have something called the Alumni Weekend, which is just as big, if not bigger than homecoming around the spring game. So they treat it like a second homecoming.
Okay. However, I get that because Edward Waters hasn't had football for a long time. So here they do a homecoming during basketball season, which is now involved into a spring game.
All right, Central taking their time with 1 minute, 5 seconds left. This time, Richard's going to keep it. He's going to barely get out of the backfield. Maybe a yard, if that. Howard's defense just flying around, ladies and gentlemen. They are just flying around. Yeah, Jay's gonna make me put on my A&T stuff.
Did you see the scene from the Greek Bowl after that win over Norfolk State last week? That was like the biggest swag surf ever. I mean, like they were in unison, and he said,
3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Richard drops back. Has time. Now he's under pressure, and he's going to go down in the backfield. Ladies and gentlemen, the Central defense, the Central offensive line is just looking like my Panthers offensive line. Can't stop anybody. Not today.
Continues to dominate North Carolina Central in so many ways out there, frustrating their All-American quarterback, Davis Richard. No answer. The Bison say, hey, we can do more than homecoming.
You better stop jumping around.
Football too, as they're trying to pull off the upset to keep their dreams alive and making it to Atlanta.
Way to stay on your feet, Hunter.
Celebration Bowl. 15 minutes.
All right, hey, I don't know if I don't know how much this is gonna hurt Central, but for what it looks like now is it doesn't look like they're gonna be able to stop this loss, this L they're getting ready to take tonight. It looks like they're going to take an L tonight. I mean, anything can happen. You still got time. Got a whole quarter to go, but the way things are happening right here, it just doesn't seem like it. Like right now, the quicksand I'm talking about, it just seems like Central's in the quicksand. And the more they struggle, the more they just keep pulling. The more they get stuck, the more they keep sinking and sinking and sinking. And I understand that feeling. Hey, Howard, in the conference, you know, Howard wins this one. This changes things. Howard is they're 2-1. They'll be 3-1 after this game. Central will then be 3-1. Interesting. Hey, it's at the end. This may be the fourth quarter right here. I know it's at the end of the third quarter. Right. End of the third quarter. This is going into the fourth quarter there, TTO. Hope I said that right. Going into the fourth quarter, and we have a timeout. All right, once again, thank you everyone for coming and hanging out with me. Still at 6 likes. And just in case those people that gave me a like are just tuning back in, this is for you right here. 6 air horns. That thumbs up. All right, Central's gonna have to punt this ball. The punt is good. Smith gets that about at the 35-yard line.
Let's catch you up. If you missed this before,
I'm telling you, boy, Howard, they've got some running backs, man. They got a stable of backs. Hunter, James. Wheeler look good back there. All right, James, 9 carries for 84 yards. Let's see if we can get this young man 100 yards. The son of Edrin James. Another direct snap. That Wildcat. I think the Central Eagles have seen that enough to know what the deal is. This is Hawthorne. Yeah, Jay, I agree. I don't know why they keep sending my dude back there. It's wide open up the middle. Can he run away from him? He is running away, ladies and gentlemen. It is. I don't want to say good night. I don't want to say over, but I hadn't said this in a while. The fat lady The fat lady, I mean, I know it's 14 minutes left in this game, but the fat lady is coming down from the stands. She's making her way to the microphone. She is making her way to the microphone. This is becoming a rout. What a pass to Hawthorne, who was just in the backfield from Williams. And he scampers into the end zone. And the extra point is good. The Bison are laying it on the Eagles. That's all we can say. They are laying it on the Eagles. And who knows, ladies and gentlemen? Who knows? As far as the conference goes, let me get them one of these. Who knows as far as the conference goes? I know. I may be. Let's just say it. Who knows? As far as the conference goes, we may be looking at the best team. It could be Howard. It could be Howard. Let's go. Maybe it was just taking a little while for the Bison to get rolling this year. And speaking of rolling, boy, I tell you what, 41-14, just flip those numbers around, and there you have it. And like I said, the Eagle defense is non-existent. The Eagle defense is not on the field. It's either that or they're taking chances and not doing what they usually do, and Howard's just taking advantage of it. Like right there after he caught that ball, it was like there was nobody in the secondary to catch him. Sort of remind me of a Tar Heels. Yeah, I want to say my Tar Heels, ladies and gentlemen. I was a Tar Heel before I was an Aggie. All right. Playing who were we playing? Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech. After he got through the first wave, the first level, there was nobody in the secondary. That's what that looked like right there. Yo, since it was really ran out of gas in their last game. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Lou changed. I have no idea what it is, but they came into this game they're just not looking like Central. I thought you flip this. You flip this. All right? Anybody that knows Central offense, knows Central defense, and Howard, you would think that this score should be flip-flopped. Yeah, you could understand if Central was winning 41-14, but whew.
Bison are doing their thing right now. Check it out. Here's the next UFC Fight Night from Madison Square Garden with the light heavyweight main event. The prelims begin tonight at 8 Eastern, followed by the main card at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific on ESPN, ESPN Sports, and ESPN Plus. So far, this is the second most points NC Central has scored this season. Remember, they were 0-7 against UCLA. Outside of that,
All right, Howard will kick off to Central.
that great success out to an 8-1 record with all of the battles on the road.
This is going to be returnable. Catches it at the 22-yard line. Number 22 gets outside, still on his feet. Still on the 50-yard line. Runs out about the 45-yard line of Howard. And special teams have shown their light today.
When you see good returns in special teams, it's going to be that second level block.
That is the offensive special teams, because the defensive special teams, they need work on both sides of the field.
He's going to go finish off a block. That's what you do. You don't get the return. You help out your teammate. Good job by
Connington with a nice block.
Return in the spark that North Carolina Central needed.
32-yard return.
All right, 13:59 left on the clock. Central back on the field. They've got the ball on the Bison's 45-yard line. Richard stands in the pocket, finds number 22. Just had the big return. He catches that one. Down to about the 37-yard line. Now Central having to go quickly. tight set. One back in the backfield.
On 2nd and 2.
Richard drops back. Can't find anybody. Gets the first down and a few more, and then he runs out of bounds. Near the 30-yard line.
On the pass play, it's not there, picked up positive yards every play. But a sense of urgency. You get down by 28 points.
Tony Mack, 9-24. You. Oh.
Went out of bounds there, but I'm getting up there as many plays called as possible. It's 2-minute offense the rest of the game.
Hey, we know that's a Howard Bison right there in the comments. All right, Central. 2 receivers to either side, but they're in a tight set. Probably going to be a pass every time this time. Richard in the backfield, steps in the pocket, goes downfield, and throws this one way out of bounds. Like he was trying to hit the lady in the red coat.
And that was the case where Howard played zone coverage, and the North Carolina Central wide receivers ran through the zone. They didn't settle down in the soft spot, which was wide open. They kept running, so Richard tried
Darius Davis probably one of his most impotent games this year.
a lot of time for reaction.
Now Central spreads it out. Now what I'm talking about is passing. He has the only offensive from the line of scrimmage, the only offensive score for the Eagles. They hand this one off this time. Collier with his largest run, his longest run of the day.
Central spreading it out now. Howard with the lead is willing to play traditional defense, not crowding the box with extra guys and man-to-man coverage, playing back in zone.
Central with the ball on the 20-yard line. 12 minutes, 21 seconds left. Richard drops back. Can't find anyone. Now he finds Collier out in the flats. That ball is caught. Second down.
Central, we found the weakness in Central. That's the wide receiver, man-to-man. And normally you don't play man-to-man coverage because Davis Rich can hurt you his leg. They actually played man-to-man and kept the spy on Richard.
12 minutes left in this game. Central with the ball on the 12-yard line. Richard drops back. Can't find anybody yet. Now he finds his man over in the flats at number 23, gets the first down, but there's a flag on the play. Held that ball a little bit long, and I'm pretty sure it was a lineman that just could not keep his hands on the inside. And it's going to be called for holding. This is number 71. That's going to push the Eagles back 10 yards. On the spot. Now the Eagles with the ball on the 23-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 13. Man in motion. Richard drops back. Can't find anybody right now. Still holding on to the ball. Throws this out of bounds just to save it. Don't want to get a sack right there because they could still get 3 points out of this if nothing else.
That's when holding penalties start to take place. That's when short, negligible gains start to
Hey, look, I know that pose right there. It's just nothing you can do, huh, Coach? Like, what is going on? 11 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock. This is 3rd and 13. Central spread out 3 receivers to the left, 1 back in the backfield. That's going to be Collier. Howard coming right up the middle. Richards got to run and has to throw that right at the feet of Collier. Nothing doing, incomplete pass. It is 4th and 13, so Central try to get 3 points out of this? Or since they are down very, very big, will they just go for it? My bad, ladies and gentlemen. It is 42. 42-14. Luke saying we don't. Richard drops back, trying to find someone. Strike down the middle. It's a first down and more. No, that ball was. Come on, yeah, he blow the whistle. And that's D. Smith with the catch. Same. He is the kickoff returner. Was the kickoff returner? Yes, that got Central in good field position right here. It's first and goal. Hey, why not run it? 10 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock. Because you're finding it hard to do anything else. Quick pass, has a man. That's number 26, touchdown, Eagles. Flip Jr.
3 yards out. Antoine Flip Jr. collects the touchdown.
Well, they had that play. They had that play in the wraps anyway. Will they stay on the field and go for 2?
Central sees Davius Richard pass Earl Air Harvey. We're now 100.
Air Harvey.
Touchdowns responsible for the
Air Harvey. Air Harvey was a running back for Howard.
It's surprising when you're down by 28 points.
Oh, my bad. I don't know if it's hot. I don't know. Hey, let me be quiet. I knew a Harvey Reed. All right, so Central goes for 2. Richard, no one in the vicinity, has to throw it away. No. Who it's ironic. They said Air Harvey, and I guess that was a record broken by Air Harvey, who was at Central. The irony about that is there was a running back for Howard, if I'm not mistaken, and his name was Harvey Reed. Harvey Reed was one of the fastest running backs in the MEAC, definitely when he was playing. And we had to structure our defense around trying to keep him from getting outside. If he got outside, he was gone. He was a slender back. I don't know. I don't think he was 100. I don't think he was 200 pounds. He was probably near 6 feet tall, but I think it was something like maybe 175, maybe 180. And I might be completely wrong. Anybody who knows what I'm talking about, let me know. But I know he was fast. He was fast as crap. All right, we got a timeout.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Did you hear that? It's the sound of your sandpaper skin. It's like I'm spilling a cactus. You need German's Ultra Healing Lotion. Absolutely soften snoring. I snore. And fragrance-free detergent.
All right, once again, thanks for the 6 likes. Trying to hit that air button for more, but I understand. You like what you like, you don't like what you don't like. So thank you, 6 people for those 6 likes, and thank you everyone for coming in to watch. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and would like to, it's free. Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers right around Christmas. That's going to be really hard. It's going to be really hard because right now, basically, I'm at 1,700. So that's 300 more subscribers by Christmas. All right, Central score, so they will have to kick off to the Bison. Dang, bro. It only took like a couple of steps. They're gonna onside, huh? Short kick. Don't quite understand that. I guess what they're like, hey, we go ahead and kick it short because every time we kick it deep, they get a good return. That was a nice touchdown, that pass, and that was one of the better runs you're going to see all year. And that right there, I don't know what that was. That was just one-on-one Hawthorne's like, I got you. All right, Howard back on the field. And this time they start with Williams, which is what they should do. They're going to hand it off the left side. Pickup of about 3 yards. That's Hunter.
You saw that graphic pop up in terms of the lack of success that Howard has had against North Carolina Central in the last 10 tries, but changing that conversation here tonight is Larry Scott, who took over this program back in February of 2020 during the pandemic.
Williams drops back, throws the ball over in the flats. That is caught by Hawthorne. He comes up in a bit of pain. Hey, thank you guys for the 6 likes. I appreciate it. I think it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and about 3. 3rd and 3. Williams drops back trying to find someone. It is tipped. Try to go to number 8. Try to get that to number 8. It is incomplete. 4th and 3, and the Bison is not taking any chances with 9 minutes, 2 seconds left on the clock. They'll go ahead and punt this one. Connington back to receive the punt. Good quick flip of the leg, and it's going to be returned. Stop with a nice cut. Still on his feet. Decent return by Connington. 8 minutes and 51 seconds on the clock. Let's see what Central has. And Connington comes up a little bit limp. Or maybe that's just a cramp. There's a flag on the play.
Defense, number 80. It's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. It will result in a 1st down.
Wow. Wow. Offside on the defense, and the Bison get the ball right back. 1st down, Bison. So Central doesn't get a chance to close in on this score. Ball goes right back to the Bison. North Carolina Central was offside. And Bison in the pistol. They will hand it off the right side. Hunter picks up a good maybe 5 yards on the carry. As the clock runs, 8:41 left. And this is the 4th quarter. Bison taking their time now. Using every bit of time on the clock they possibly can. 16 seconds to snap this ball though. It's 2nd and 6. Williams comes up to the line, settles things with about 3 seconds to snap it. And they're going to run it off the left side. Hunter hesitates, gets the first down, and the drive stays alive.
And they're going to give it to him.
If I can, take a point of personal privilege. That man right there walking away is Dr. Terry Thompson. Dr. Thompson, my senior year, came in as the dean doctor for the Bison. So he was a physician.
Dr. Terry Thompson.
After 30 years of being the team doctor, Dr. Thompson, he came in and said he was a little spoiled. He said, I thought we were going to win every year. We had the undefeated season.
First and 10. First and 10.
Dr. Thompson, you're retired.
7:20.
I'm not giving you any strokes on the golf course. Don't even ask for it.
Williams hands this one. No, keeps it. And doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loses one. It's 2nd and 10. 6 minutes, 57 seconds left in this game. Howard leading big time, 42-20.
Good hire. He's going to be a really good coach. Greg McKee was one of those guys where he wanted the ball in his hand the whole time. You can tell he worked with Quentin Williams on.
And the Bison are going to revel in this win for a very long time. 2nd and 10. Williams drops back. Going to be passing this one. Throws it short. And that's to the tight end for about maybe a 3-yard gain. Okay, so a win would have sent them. Oh, they could have wrapped it up. So this, if Central wins this one, they like that definitely could have sent them to the Celebration Bowl. And they don't win. And now Howard has a chance. All right, let's go. Howard always go for the underdog. 3 receivers to the left. Howard, 3rd and 8. Need to get a first down to keep this drive alive. Williams goes deep. Has a man. Overthrows him. Hey, number 2 did get there early. He actually got there before the ball got there. I would have laid out too. Hey, stop the automatic 6 points.
Defense, number 2. 15-yard penalty for the previous spot. Automatic first down.
A couple of scenarios here, Jay. If Central loses to Howard this one,
Yeah.
and then defeats Delaware State, then the Eagles would be the South Carolina State to win their final 2 games here. That obviously didn't happen. Or if Howard loses their last game, or likely scenario here, North Carolina Central would secure the title. So a win by Howard next weekend, and Howard gets the title and goes to the Celebration Bowl. A loss by Howard next weekend would send North Carolina Central to Atlanta.
Wow. So Howard wins next week. They're in the Celebration Bowl. They lose, Central will get it. All right, another handoff. Right off tackle. That's Hunter this time. Picks up a couple of yards. It's 2nd down and 6.
Now I'm thinking, I know Eagle fans don't want to hear this, but Howard wins out, continues to do that, then I think the Eagles' resume will get them into the FCS playoffs. That'd be a little consolation prize. And they're ranked high enough where they can host a game. They can host a playoff game there. So one way or another, Central, I believe, will be playing in the postseason. This may not be their
4 minutes and 56 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be another run. This time, Hunter tries to get off on the right side.
The Celebration Bowl was created, and we have to give a lot of credit to Dr. Dennis A. Thomas.
Doesn't quite get the first down, but picks up a couple. So it's 3rd and 2.
Being carried on now, as you mentioned earlier, by Executive Director John Grant. They have to forfeit their playoff berth for FCS playoffs in order to play in the Celebration
3rd and 2.
Bowl. That trumped it all. And so both the MEAC and the SWAC
4 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock. Howard's done a masterful job just trying to keep the clock running and using time as they march the ball down the field. They're going to hand it off this time. Moves by Hunter. Thought he was going to get that first down. He snatched back right before. It's going to be a little short.
Moves to make a jump cut in that tight confinement when he was boxed up. Good job of running. Take a look at this. I mean, the Warren played in small space. Cut.
And number 42, that might have been a saving tackle. He definitely got the first down, but as hard as Hunter runs, he might have broke that one. 4th and 1 with 3 minutes and 29 seconds on the clock. You go for it and get it. It could be all she wrote right here, and they're going to go for it. The push play, and it depends on where the ref spots it because the pile didn't move.
They gave up 50 last year to Central. Central kind of rubbed it in their face. That 4th and 1 right there, 3 minutes.
And they gave it to him. Stuck the ball. Get your helmet on, Williams, before you get snuck. Get your helmet on before you get snuck. You got to go off, Brandon. Your helmet came off. Ain't no need to argue. If you ripped it off, then it should be a flag. All right, Howard gets the first down, so that clock keeps rolling. And number 7 gets a chance to get out there.
Got to call a timeout before the clock expires, so they will have to stop the clock temporarily.
Did they call the timeout? I think a timeout was called. If not, it was going to be a delay of game. All right, so we have a timeout, and there's your score, 20-42. Before we leave, before this game is over, I would definitely like to thank everyone for stopping by, everybody who came by, and really, those people who hit that like button, you are the MVPs, and I got one extra like, and this is for you, sir and ma'am. Thank you for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. All right. Quentin Williams, 23-33 for 277 yards and 3 touchdowns. Let's see what this young man. Let's look at a little bit about this young man. He is 6'5", 205. 6'5". Nice size. Nice size. If he gained 15 more pounds, I think he'd be getting a look at in the NFL. Yep. Where's Davius Richards? He's 6'3", 215. A little bit shorter, a little bit heavier, but looks a little bigger because of his shorter stature. All right, but the important thing right now is that Howard was given that first down, so they keep the ball with 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. They hand it off to Hunter. Hunter gets the first down. He's going to score again. Wow. I'm pretty sure that the Eagles did not think that anyone else would score this many points on them after they played. Who was it? What that school out in California? Wow, they're gonna try to rub it in. Like they remember last year. Last year it was an embarrassment. Central scored so many points on them, so they're trying to get their 50 points too. Coach smiling. Why is he smiling? Hey, bro. Hey, that's what happens. Look, that's what happens. Ain't that right? That's what happens. Payback time, huh? Hey, so what do you do at halftime? I mean, what do you do at the end of the game? You said, hey, does MEAC have the police and all that? Do they go out there at halftime too? Oh, wow. 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 And so the Bison, they get their 50 points. Yeah, listen, ain't no need, there's no need for the Central, there's no need for the Eagles to get mad after the game and start anything. Listen, did the Eagles talk junk last year after they put 50 on Howard? Probably. That's what you do as a college kid playing football. You probably talk a little noise. So, you know, just be like, hey, we did it last year. Take it, walk on off the field. Don't try to throw no slugs. Y'all got and then the Eagles got another year to sulk and think about this and then get them back next year. That's how rivalries start, baby. All right, did my boy E. James get his 100 yards? That's what I want to see. Did James get his 100 yards? Yes. No, he did not. They let that's right, they let Hunter do all the running right there. So Hunter ended up with 14 carries, 113 yards, and Eden James, 9 carries for 84. Let's see Eden James. Let's look at his profile. He's 5'10", 200 pounds. 5'10", 200 pounds, sophomore. Hunter can't be that much. He can't. I don't think he's as big. He may be a little bigger. Hunter, 5'10", 205. He's a senior, so that's why he's getting the playing time right there. All right. The DC, well, I can't say DC natives because those are probably those are college students, and some of them probably not from DC. But the Howard Bison are going to partay tonight. They kick a squib kick. It is picked up at the 30 and returned close to the 39-yard line. And the Eagles are ready to throw them hands. Let's go. Still got 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock.
Celebrate. Everybody's coming home. It's the family reunion. You know, you get to see your classmates.
I'm gonna sound like my mom and dad. And then these kids nowadays, they go harder and harder. They go, so I mean, they homecoming hard. Like, how are homecoming this year? Like, oh, it's so big.
I understand, Coach. Hey, listen, get them. We want to need to get this game over with, guys. Ain't no need to rub it in, but hey, we know they know Central probably were doing the same thing last year.
Further review for potential targeting.
It couldn't have been nobody but the other guy that dived into the pile.
As they review this for potential targeting, I think, Jay, again, it's worth mentioning once more, North Carolina Central will close out the regular season
Dude, that's why you don't get playing time.
against Delaware State. Howard will close out at home against
There's
Morgan State.
number 9. He was like, Coach, my bad.
So when you think about for Howard, what they have to do,
See, I can't. I won't be. I can't. Well, I would like to see exactly who number 9 is, but on here.
since last year, and there's a lot of
But they're not going to show anything.
during the offseason.
I'm not going to have any information on number 9.
After review, there is no targeting on the play. It's first down.
Nah, number 9. He probably hit it. He hit his own player.
After upsetting North Carolina Central, 7th-ranked team in the country.
All right, the first quarter, Howard scores the first 7 points. In the second quarter, Howard scores 21 to Central's 14. In the third quarter, Howard scores 7, and in the fourth quarter, Howard 15 to Central 6. 2 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Richard's still on the field in a situation where he can't win. Just hope he don't get hurt. This pass is going to be incomplete to, I think that's Warner. Tackle made by Jones. And there's going to be another stoppage of play.
Can talk about you, they can also break you down. Block out the yard, and for them, they've got one game season next week.
It's going to be for injury.
Injury timeout on the field. And looking at just the way this game played out, Joe, this defense from Howard did an exceptional job against the top-ranked offense in the conference, right? 201 yards thus far on 44 plays.
Oh, it's impressive. It's impressive what Howard did. This defense is supposed to be one of the premier defenses in the MEAC.
This Central offense.
Now they have had some close games, so I mean, really when you think about it, and I can take a look at the scores here. Really, when you think about it, Central's offense has just been able to outscore people a lot of times. All right, Richard in the backfield. They are spread out, 3 receivers to the left. He drops back, and he has to throw that one in the dirt before number 14 throws him into the dirt.
You think about when we talk to coaches at
I don't know, was the outside the tackle box? That might be intentional grounding right there. Coach, take him out the game. What are you trying to do? There's 2 minutes left on the clock. There's 2 minutes left on the clock. It's not close. It's a 30-point lead. Don't get this. Don't get your. Don't get the all MEAC quarterback hurt. Richard still out there, draws back, steps up into the pocket, still hanging onto the ball. It is going to go down.
Feeling the pressure last time. It was Ian Wright. This time, emerging is Noah Miles. Miles, out of Tampa, Florida.
Boys having a ball on defense. That was Miles, number 91. 4th and 13. Coach, you keep your quarterback out there and go for it. All right, go ahead and punt it. Yeah, get him off the field. I think so. All right, clock still moving. 1:44. 4th and 13. So Central will punt it, but looks like they're missing a player. And a flag is going to be thrown.
Prior to the play clock expiring, timeout, North Carolina Central.
And Central calls a timeout, and I know Coach is just, he is just like, hey, what else could go wrong?
It's off topic when we talk about baseball. But you know, one of my biggest disservices, I just found out, I'm so disappointed, and I'm going to make a next now about it. I cannot.
Hey, it's like I said, it's what happens sometimes. It's what happens sometimes.
I'm from, I know it's random, but I'm from LA. Fernando Mania is real. Fernando Valenzuela is not in the Pro Baseball Hall of Fame. Sorry. Shout out to Fernando. I used to wear number 34.
Yep, this is how it works sometimes. You just against a team that you're pretty sure you should win against, and you're just not ready. All right, good bounce for the Central punter, and Howard will have to start on the 1-yard line. Central does have two. Central has 2 timeouts, but being down 30, I wouldn't think they would be petty enough to call those timeouts, but they might. You know, it depends on what the coach, how coach is feeling.
Make sure the check is nice.
Listen, Central got their last year. Howard's getting theirs this year. It's gonna be a run.
The job that Coach Scott did. We were down there when they lost the game in South Carolina State last week, and they were deflated. And I thought, there's no way these kids are gonna get up.
New back, that's Wheeler. He got a little playing time there in the first half. Did a really good job, if you ask me.
It's still there. We can still go get it in spite of everything that's going wrong for us.
Hey, victory formation.
Get them focused enough to come out and get this victory. Good job, Coach Scott.
Well, they're not going to victory right now, but they hand it off. And they don't have to snap the ball anymore. Don't have to do a thing. All right, there is one.
Coach Trey Oliver, after a hard-fought game, as these two have got a lot to say to one another, but the upset, yeah, indeed, but the upset complete over the defending HBCU.
All right, so there it is.
Is in the 7th ranked team in the country.
There's the handshake in the middle of the field right there, and I'm sure the Central Eagles don't want to shake the hands of the Howard Bison, and probably is a good thing for the most part to go ahead and get both teams off the field. But you know, Howard, hey, it's their field. They can stay on the field and party.
Still a lot can happen.
But
It all comes
what a
down to the
game.
final weekend.
I'm going to say I did not expect it.
The hammer was lowered here today as Howard.
I did not expect it. I don't think anybody expected this thing. You can't tell me you did. No. If I didn't look at this, if I didn't watch the game and somebody told me they were playing, I would have said Central's going to win this one easily. But it was the other way around. There's your score, 20-50.
What is a game of a century?
20-50 is the score, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just look at a couple of things here before we get out, if you will. All right, box scores. Davius Richards, 11 of 25 for only 77 yards and 1 touchdown. Darius Richards rushed the ball for the most yards on Central's team, 12 carries for 91 yards. Trailing him was Collier, 8 carries for 27. Devin Smith, receiving yards, 2 for 28, and Jaquarian Davis, 3 for 27 for Central. There's your kick returns, kick returners, and punt returners. The special teams did a lot to help Central put even the 20 points on the board. Condrington, 5 carries, 5 for 79 yards. Devin Smith, 1 for 30. Rogers, 1 for 17. Punt returns, Condrington had 1 for 85 yards and a touchdown. All right, and we go over to the victorious Howard Bison side. Quentin Williams, 23 of 33 for 277 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Jarrett Hunter, 14 carries for 113 yards, 2 touchdowns. His longest was 42. Eden James, 9 carries for 84 yards. He had 1 touchdown. His longest was 45. As soon as Jarrett Hunter would have got his 100 yards, I would have put James down there to get his. He deserved it. Wheeler came in and with 6 carries in the first half. He had 28 yards. He could have got 100 yards. Receiving, Hawthorne, 6 catches for 114 yards. Hunter, 6 catches for 53 yards. So I guess it was not Hawthorne that got that last long touchdown. I thought it was, but they're not saying he had a touchdown. I'm almost certain that was him with that catch and run right over the middle. I'm going to give it to him anyway. It said as long as it was 65 yards, but they didn't put the touchdown there. Harris, 3 catches for 41 yards and a touchdown. His longest was 18. All right, punt returns for a Wheeler, 2 for 45 yards. Punt returns, Smith, 2 for 67 yards. And that's about it, except for the team stats. Let's just see how they match up. Howard overwhelmingly the leader in all these stats right here, except maybe the penalties. Actually, they did better in the penalties also. There's your first downs right there. Total yards, 521 to 198. Passing yards, 277. 200 more yards than Central. Rushing, 244. Central, 121. Penalties, Central, 9 penalties for 62. The Bison 6 for 55, and they control the clock. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate it 100%. Yeah, Big Slim, it was like that. 50 to 20. So hey, I thank you guys for hanging out with me. Check me out next time. I am getting ready to take a break, and then I'm gonna watch. For those who don't know, I'm from North Carolina, so I'm getting ready to watch North Carolina and see if they can get another win. But yeah, appreciate you guys. It's been HBCU Football, Coach Gary, Coach GTV, and I'll see you guys next time.